We are young, wild, and free. Let's begin Hotbeat. Thursday's Hotbeat on February 3rd, actually, 2022. We have started with the song called 꽃밭, Flower Garden by Ravi. Hello to all of our Hotbeat family. I'm Hotbeat's DJ Howon of Double 24, your one and only Hodi. Let's get started with today's Hotbeat. Yes, Thursday, my favorite week of favorite day of the week, yes. We have Stuck in the Middle, A or B today with Ivan in the studio. But before that, I have a little side story to talk about Ravi first. There's a reason why we listen to him first in the beginning of today's Hotbeat. So Ravi, he actually said this amazing words once in an interview. Meat and 밀가루. 밀가루 is wheat, I want to say. Meat and wheat, carbohydrates in general, I think he's talking about. You can actually live a long life without them if you stay away from them. But why would you want to live long if you can't even eat those two things? Yes. To all those people out there who are meat lovers as well as the bread lovers, 밀가루, anything that has to do with like flour, wheat, whatever it is, carbohydrates in general, definitely I would go crazy if I did not have my carbs with me every single day, especially I think meat. Although I can actually live without both of these two, but yeah, I mean, why live such a long time? Why be so, I guess, obsessed with living healthy if I don't even think that not eating meat itself is healthy. I think eating little bits of meat is very important for your body. Your body needs meat. We're created to eat meat. Meat are there to be eaten, And also, carbohydrates. You need carbohydrates. Although you can, obviously, if it's not like those, what I call it, wheat or like floury stuff, you can also have different carbohydrates as well. But still, they're delicious. You should try it out. Bread was even made to be eaten on with Jesus on the table. He always asks for bread. Okay, so eat it. Okay. For me, one is one of the foods that I cannot ever give up. I think I would have to say salads. I don't know if you guys might say or might think, I mean, you guys might think I'm kind of crazy, but vegetables in general are very necessary for me. I'm a very, very veggie kind of person. I love vegetables. I can eat salads every single day without complaining. Obviously, in that salad, I would have little bits of meat and stuff just to stay healthy. But I can actually eat a whole meal with only lettuce, maybe little bits of what do you call it? Pickle, and maybe little bits of other like vegetables out there, other greens, and have my lemon sauce, lemon juice, and olive oil, a little bit of salt. That's it. That's all. That's all you give me, and I can eat that for like a whole month. I would just eat it. I'll be fine. So I think that's it. Yeah. Other people say like meat or like tteokbokki, those rice cakes. I actually don't have those kind of like favorite foods here in Korea. So I'm pretty sure I would say salad in general. It's just vegetables. Yeah. Anyways, we'll now listen to a song and I'll be back with Ivan for Thursday's segment, Stuck in the Middle, A or B. The song right now is Laying Low by Hodi featuring Jung. Time to find out your choice between two answers to a difficult dilemma. Stuck in the middle, A or B. I can stay away from meat and gluten, but I can never stay away from this guy. Oh, I can, but you guys can't. Ivan, welcome back.
What an introduction.
Yes.
You guys cannot be separated
I can.
from me. You can?
Hoppy fam can. I can.
Well, to be honest, you're sitting the closest to me right now in the
I
studio.
know.
There's no one else in this room but you and
I
me.
know.
So happy to be here. Happy New Year, by the way.
Happy Lunar
Happy
New Year.
Lunar
to
New
you.
Year.
Yes.
And to all of our listeners too.
And to all of our listeners, good night. Sorry. So
You mean they have to wake up? What do you mean good night? They have to start listening to us right
true.
now. Wake up, guys. Wake up.
for the next 2 hours, you guys
Yes.
are like all gonna be paying attention to us. Okay. No one can go to sleep. You're just gonna
Loving
be like,
it.
focusing.
Yes.
Focus on me.
Yes.
All right. In the beginning, I was talking about
Nonsense? You were talking about nonsense. You're like, just throw me some salad and like lemon juice. And what did you say? What? Olive oil and pickle and I'll be fine for the whole month. Come on, Noah. Let's be realistic. Come on.
Wait. Cucumber, not pickle, cucumber.
Cucumber. Okay,
Yeah,
now that
I
makes a
love
little bit more
cucumber.
sense. But still, just like salad. Come on, the whole month.
Yeah. I
No.
can eat salads the whole month.
Yeah, but like
I'll be very happy.
as like a side dish to the main dish, of course,
No.
or like a lunch, like a simple light
No.
lunch. That'll be fine. But like 3 meals of salad every single day for the
Yeah.
whole month.
I can do that.
Yeah, but you suffer. I could do that too, but I would suffer.
I don't think so. I
Really?
don't think I would. Yeah.
I dare you to make this a challenge.
I can actually.
But let's be honest, guys. Salad bowls are so expensive nowadays.
They are.
Especially when you order them.
Yeah.
They're so expensive.
I actually would say I would be able to do this if I was back in like South America.
Mm-hmm.
Because salad itself is very cheap. Vegetables itself is very cheap. So it's very common to eat salads the whole time. In Korea, eating salads is so rare.
It is. And I mean, you could go grocery shopping for some cheaper
Yeah.
ingredients, but like, they kind of wear out in the end. Like, you want them to be like freshly ready for you every single day.
Yeah.
They're so expensive.
I know.
Yes.
I actually don't understand why vegetables are so expensive here in
So
Korea.
honestly, for me, when I really do crave salad, I would go for that, that bread brand, S brand. They have those salad bowls. So those are
brands.
S, the Metro brand.
The Metro
the
brand.
car that runs in the basement, the long bread
The long
sandwich.
bread. The sandwich. Ah, the S brand.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
The Metro brand. The Metro. Their salads are pretty okay.
They're not.
I mean, they're not the best.
They're not bad.
But they're still not bad.
Yeah, they're not bad. They're
So,
okay.
That's like my kind of go-to salad, especially when I'm moving the car.
My mom's salad is the best.
Of course. Not my mom's. But your mom's maybe. Yeah, but there are definitely some kind of food that you cannot stay away from.
But if I did that whole month salad thing, I think I would not be healthy.
Of course. I mean,
Yeah.
if you're going on a diet, it could be a healthy measure to lose some weight. But if you're going for like a healthy, well-balanced lifestyle,
Yeah.
I mean, salad and breakfast and lunch would be fine. For dinner, you need some meat or
Yeah.
maybe carbs.
Yeah.
Something more balanced out.
Yeah, you do. You do need those. That's why, like, when like trainers, people tend to think that every single person who's on a diet, especially those celebrities, they think that they only eat like salads.
True.
But it's like not true.
Yeah, they do balance out protein, carbs. And
Chicken breasts.
Exactly.
You need those proteins.
They are really, really important.
Carbs coming in from vegetables. One of the best carbs out there among all the vegetables out there is 방울토마토.
Oh.
Cherry tomatoes.
Okay.
They are like hugely carb.
And vitamin rich too.
Yes. So that's what it is. Okay, so
What a random talk. we're
I
having right
know.
now.
Have you ever been on a special diet for your health?
I
before?
did. I was on a really extreme diet back in the days, about 10 years ago, when my former company asked me to go on a heavy diet. So I was on like the 600 calorie diet for 3 months, and I lost like 20 pounds.
600 calories per day?
Yeah, I literally was like drying out.
A day?
It was so bad. Oh no, it was 8-month plan. Yeah.
A day?
Yeah, a day. It was insane. I don't know why I did that, but I kind of like my body started to break down after a
600
while.
calories a
Yes,
day?
I could give you the specifics, but you'll be like, what?
Who can live like that?
Yeah, it was really bad.
That's
It was really bad,
abuse.
but it was. I really did successfully lose about 13 kilos
That's a lot.
in like 7-8 months.
Oh, that's a
that
lot.
was really, really successful in terms of losing weight.
But you also did like exercising, right?
Well, I was dancing every single day, so
right.
but my body did shut down in the end,
You were a dancer.
and I had to recover. Because back in the days, guys, I was kind of like a
Curious.
trainee. Yeah, so it's a bad memory that I have. It was really, really bad. Stop making fun. What's wrong with me singing, curious, and dancing? Come on,
I'm
Howon.
just saying. Because usually, I've seen he's obviously really good at dancing, and I know that. But
No.
I've always seen him. I really like him when he's like plays guitar and he sings. I think that's way much better.
I think my fans also try to forget about me dancing because they're always having this identity crisis. They're like, who is this guy?
Oh yeah. I think the
And
guitar guy is
unfortunately,
way
guys,
better.
Hotbeat is making me dance every week.
I know we do.
So,
we do.
Yeah, stay tuned.
Yeah. Okay, let's begin our Thursday segment. Stuck in the middle. A or B. Ivan, please introduce the rules for us.
Yes, so every week we give you a very difficult dilemma where you must make a difficult choice. Then Hon and I will each pick a side, and the loser will be determined by your messages. We give the topic 1 week earlier, and you pick one of the two given choices and let us know by sending in your messages. Whoever gets more messages, either Hon or I will get to win, and the loser will have to do the punishments.
Right. And we actually might end up picking the same choice. If the listener's majority's choice is not the same as choice, not the same as our choice. Sorry about that. Then we both get a punishment. And if the listener's majority's choice is the same as our choice, then we are both exempted from the punishment.
Yes.
All right, here we go. So, today's dilemma for Stuck in the Middle A or B, what is it?
Pinim, I need the music first. So music cue. Today's dilemma. What if there was a button that when you pushed it, it would turn you and all your circumstances back to what they were 10 years ago? Option A, I would push the button and turn everything 10 years back in time. Option B, I would not push the button and would continue to live my current life. So guys, we have a little button. You press it, you're flashing back to 10 years ago with all the circumstances exactly the same.
Sir, yes, sir. Question.
Yes.
Do you have all your memories with you?
Probably.
Do you have like the intelligence of right now when you go back?
Yes, we do. You know that you're going back in time.
Then I choose A.
Oh, what? I don't want to make this boring, but I have to go with A too. Come on. I definitely thought that you were going to go with B.
I was gonna go with A.
So, Howon,
Howon,
Ivan,
we picked your choice.
Hey, I was talking with 작가님 and Pitney. We were like, Howon's definitely going to go with B. And I was like, I'm definitely going to go with A. It turns out Howon is going with A too.
I am.
So you would turn your life to 10 years back.
Yes. I was actually going to choose B because I am the kind of person who loves to live the current life and the present life.
Exactly.
And I always say that all past memories happen for a reason and they're there for a reason. And if you learn from them, that's good enough. But these days, I don't know what's wrong with me. Maybe it's because I'm aging a little bit by a little bit. It's like, I want to go back and do it again.
You want to do it again. Oh, why are you crying? Don't cry, Howon.
It's like
Don't cry.
It's literally like redoing stuff. Like literally redoing what I did wrong in a different way and erase that past embarrassing moments
okay.
out of my mind.
So you kind of want to make little bits of changes here and there.
Yes.
Or do it better.
Yes.
To leave less regret.
Yes. I've had lots of days these days when I'm like on the bed, on my bed, and I'm thinking about the past.
You're aging away.
And then I do this like ibu kick.
Oh, do you?
Those
You
kind
have
of
that
moments.
moment. Embarrassing moment. So like going back 10 years, where were you? What were you doing? Like, what
10
were
years
you
ago,
Howon,
I would
10
be
years
21.
ago?
I would probably be in college right now.
The golden phase.
I started college 2012. Oh, there'll be so many things I would do differently now. My gosh. It was my first year of college.
Really?
And There's so many. I mean, it's like, how did I live my life like that?
Mm.
What was I thinking?
But you know, that's what describes our youth.
Oh,
Really just figuring things out by doing stupid stuff. No, but that definitely did bring you to where you are right now. Right?
I mean,
it is
that's
a part of you.
true because now I know what I did back then. It was quite embarrassing, quite selfish.
I would love to meet you, the home one in 2012.
You never want to meet me back then.
I don't.
Seriously. It's a nice thing that we met in the year 2020.
That's hilarious.
You know, here in
That's
Hotbeat.
hilarious.
I think that was fine.
For me, 10 years ago is just when I landed in Korea. And that's when I started, because my training life began in December 2011. So it would be like my transition phase to Korea at this very moment.
You've been in this stuff for a long time, haven't you?
I did. So, yeah, that definitely does bring back a lot of memories. And for me, honestly, the reason why I chose A is, have you ever watched a movie called About Time?
Yes.
It's an amazing film. And in this one scene, because the guy could time travel, right?
Yes.
And he asks his father, like, what's the best way to live life? His dad says, first, just live it through, and then go back in time, do the exact same thing, but enjoy it. And that really hit me really hard back then.
Yeah, I mean,
so if I could go back, I would make the same mistake. I would do the same thing, but really just like enjoy it. Let it be.
Yeah.
Exactly. Like, what if you made some mistakes? Just like enjoy it.
I know.
I think that would be a precious, precious experience. I wish we literally did have a button right now. I would like press it like crazy.
Me too.
To return.
I will go back.
Yeah.
And seriously, do things differently.
But at the same time, I'm sure many people are like, what's the whole point of going back? Right? Some people might be saying, let's live it out.
One other thing is that if I would actually go back to 2012, probably I wouldn't be here.
Okay, we'll stop there. You're telling us too much, Howon. You're telling us too much.
I probably wouldn't be,
Stop that. You don't know who's listening to this radio right now. All right, guys, moving on.
Yes, we have to listen to a song. I'll be back with more of Stuck in the Middle ARB. The song is Backdoor by Stray Kids. This is Hotbeat's DJ Howon, and you're listening to Stuck in the Middle ARB, our Thursday segment with Ivan. We were talking about the dilemma. What was the dilemma again?
What if there was a button that when you pushed it, it would turn you and all your circumstances back to where they were 10 years ago? Option A, I would definitely press the button and turn everything back to 10 years past. B is I would not push the button and just continue to live my current life.
All right, then let's find out which choice our listeners have picked.
Yes, first up we have Venus and Puria from Switzerland.
Oh, wow.
Saying, wow. That's cool.
Yeah.
Hi, Hodi and Ivan. We both choose option B, to not push the button, because if we go back 10 years back, nothing would change for us, so it does not matter. Wise.
Interesting.
Wise.
Yeah.
That's true.
I mean, probably they have made their perfect choices until now, and so they probably don't want to change anything.
And accepting your past, accepting your flaws and decisions is the most healthiest mindset that you can achieve.
I can't. Moving on to our next one. Katherine from Peru says, Hola, a la dupla de que alegre me día, Ivan y Hodi. Para este dilema elijo la opción A, volver 10 años atrás y apreciar y disfrutar los tiempos con los compañeros de clase. Durante ese tiempo era muy introvertida. Por eso perdí muchas ocasiones. Aún sigo igual, aunque poco a poco trato de ir cambiando y ser más extrovertida. Los quiero, cuídense. Yep. Katherine was saying, hello to the duo, Ivan and Hodi. For this week's dilemma, I choose A because going back 10 years, I would actually appreciate and enjoy, especially those times with my classmates. Because in that time, I was very introverted and I lost lots of those special occasions where I was able to enjoy those moments with my classmates. Although I'm still a little bit introverted, I'm trying to change to be more extroverted. So thank you and love you, says Katherine.
That's such nice
Exactly the reason why I would go back.
Right. If you think about it, our 20s and early teens are the phase that when we are mostly stressed for nothing, if you think about it. So if we have time to really go back and just appreciate it, I think that'd be so nice. I would have so much fun.
Now that I think about it, the reason why I would not be here is because if I went 10 years back, what I would do is make more mistakes.
Oh, Okay, good thing that there's no such button. Because we might find you on the news every single day.
I would make more mistakes every single day.
No, Howon, you're very careful with the things, the choices you make, I think.
Exactly. I'm too careful.
You will not change just by pressing that button. Come on.
would change.
You would still be the same you.
No,
10 years back.
I want to change. I want to be extroverted.
Okay, let's see what our listeners would have to say about that. We have Everylatam from Argentina saying, hello, Howon and Ivan. They made this dilemma difficult for me.
Yes.
On one hand, I would like to press the button and go back 10 years and recover every moment lived. But on the other hand, I would continue as before since I also have incredible moments despite the situation we are in. Living, spending more time with the family, I don't really know what to choose.
So I guess it's like a maybe.
I guess
It's
so.
like literally a maybe. Stuck in the middle.
Because there are obviously goods and bads to both sides.
For both sides,
Right.
yeah.
Cool.
True. All right, next we have IvanPeru from Peru saying,
Hello.
Hola, Ivancito, hola, Howoncito.
Hello.
En esta ocasión elijo la A. Creo que el volver 10 años atrás en el tiempo sería algo bueno, ya que puedes disfrutar momentos únicos que pasaba en familia y tomar decisiones correctas pensando anticipadamente, ya que tomaba todo a lo ligero y eso repercute en el presente. Cuídense.
Cuídense.
So Ivan was saying...
IvanPeru was saying.
IvanPeru was saying, I choose A because I think going back in time for 10 years, I will be able to appreciate the unique moments I had with my family and also make the right decisions and think about my decisions before I make them because I used to be very light and very sudden. So here we go.
Here we go.
Yes.
Well, yeah, I mean, that is also the blessing that we have as young people, right?
Yeah.
Making choices lightly, making mistakes, and
Yeah.
learning from them.
You see, I think IvanPeru and I should have like a half and half. You know, he or she should be more careful about what decisions they make, and I should be more like, with no,
Yes.
just a risk taker.
Loosen down a bit.
Yes.
Risk taking. I know what you mean, but I know for a fact that Howon, you'll never change. You'll just be who you are. And that's the...
I want to change.
You don't have to. You're just so amazing the way you are.
I want to be more extroverted, more, spontaneous.
You're charming enough.
Moving on.
All right, writing in from Ecuador, Brenda says, hello, que dilemma. I always say that I would like to go back to the happiest times I remember. And at first I chose option A, but then I analyzed it, and going back 10 years means also experiencing the bad things again, right? I would not like to relive the bad times if I think about it. If that button took me back 10 years ago, but only to my happy moments, I would definitely choose A. But, however, I believe that we can be who we are thanks to the past. So despite the problems that I may have today, I can say that I am happy and I like where I am. So, I choose B.
All right. Not
I think this is
bad.
like a great advice for you, Howon. It's like if you go back to the happy moments, of course, but you'll struggle anyways. And that made who you are right now. So, bravo.
I want to change. I want to go back.
Howon, there's no such thing as a red button that will take you back 10 years past. And let's think it this way. 10 years from now,
Yeah.
you will never be able to return to your current moment right now. So live this life, the present, to the fullest. Live it as you're living it again.
I will.
You will.
All
Props. There it is. There it is. You're killing it, Howon.
Fine. Next, we have Kymm from Peru saying, this is the question that I always had asked myself, and although I would really like to be able to go back in time and correct the mistakes that I have made in my life, I always end up thinking that each mistake, each failure, and each fall is what has ended up leading me to this moment, what I am, and how I think, and the people I have by my side. And although there are things from the past that still hurt me every day and sometimes make me want to give up everything, I would not change what I have now for anything in the world. So even if it is very difficult for me, I choose B. I would not push the button. Every mistake has made me wiser, every fall has made me stronger, and every disappointment has pushed the wrong people away from me. Ooh. Every mistake has made me wiser, every fall has made me stronger.
This is like a lyric, isn't it?
Yeah. I have a family that despite all the problems is still together in its own way. Some friends who love me and value me for me, who I really am, without conditioning their affection on me. I have found my vocation and I know the path I want to follow in my life. I also found you and talented artists who fill me with inspiration every day. Music that always accompanies me and comforts me. And my dear Gosu family too. I love every aspect of my life, even though it may be painful at times. I wouldn't risk losing them for anything.
That's so sweet.
That is
Kymm
sweet.
is appreciating her life to the max.
Yes.
Yeah, it's something that we definitely have to learn.
Claps for Kymm.
Claps.
All right.
I wish I would have chosen B because it sounds such more healthy for some reason.
It sounds healthy and sounds mature.
It does. I think we're still growing. We're still in the phase or midlife crisis.
Yes.
Raul from Argentina says, Hola, jovencito y jovencito. Feliz dia de batalla.
Yes.
For this week, my answer is A, because if you go back 10 years in the past, you will the future and you can avoid errors of the past or maybe solve situations and etc. And again, if you can do that only if I could push the button, in the case I can't interfere in the things and I need to live that 10 years all over again, my answer will be the opposite. Feliz semana.
Yes.
Good point.
All right. Eliane from Peru. Next this message is from Eliane. Eliane says, Hola, Howon Aivan. En ese dilema, volveré a elegir la opción A, presionar el botón y retroceder 10 años en el tiempo. Lo haría porque podría volver a ver las personas que ya no se encuentran conmigo en este mundo y también a la vez volver a vivir las experiencias bonitas que he tenido y seguro que también las malas, pero podría ahí hacer algo al respecto, cierto, o eso no está permitido. Jaja, gracias por mi mensaje. So Eliane was saying, hello, Howon and Aivan. In this dilemma, I'm going to choose the option A, pressing the button and going back 10 years in time. I would do it because I want to actually see some people that I wasn't able to see myself with now that they're not here in the world with me, and also relieve those like experiences again, which is nice too. Yes.
Yeah, I guess we're all talking about like reliving the moment if you live in the past and switching up extreme mistakes that you've made, maybe.
Yeah.
Or just living the current life and accepting the past the way it is.
Yeah.
Cool.
I would still go to the past. All right, well now listen to a song and come back to Stuck in the Middle A.O.I. The song is Sunny Day by Everylatam. This is Howon Hotbeat's DJ, and you're listening to our Thursday segment with Aivan, Stuck in the Middle, A or B. Oh.
There it is!
I was going to be like...
we're trying to prank each other, weren't we?
I was going to be like, I'm going to go low today. I'm like,
I went lower than you.
wow. All right, so today's dilemma was, what if there was a button that if you pushed would turn you all your circumstances back to that they were in 10 years ago? A was, I would push the button and turn everything 10 years back in time, and B was, I would not push the button and would continue to live my current life.
Yes. Next up, we have a message coming in from Maryan J. Lorio saying, Hello, Howon and Aivan. How was your day?
Hi.
I hope you guys have a great day. It's been a long time since I joined this segment. The topic is giving me a vibe that I need to send my choices this time. And also, this is actually one of the questions that my students asked me when I gave them a time to ask random questions. And just like what I've answered, I choose not to push the button and will continue to live my current life because those years and those circumstances that I experienced is the reason why I became a strong person and to be a better person right now.
Okay.
Very mature.
Yeah.
It's a very teacher-like answer, very wise answer.
So B was the current choice that they made, right?
Yes.
Next, we have Sisca from Indonesia saying, Hola, Juancito and Ivancito. Happy Dilemma Day. Well, today is easy. For sure, I will pick B. I won't push the button to turn back 10 years. I prefer just continuing my current life because I don't live for the past. No matter how good or bad my life in the past was, I will just focus for present and future. Life goes on. Cherish it and no regrets.
Oh, I love that word. Cherish it. Cherish your life. But at the same time, some memories,
you can also cherish them when you go to the past.
At the same time, once it's just not enough.
Yeah.
Living it once is just not enough.
Yeah.
Like, remember your first concert or those sweet moments?
Yes.
I would love to re-experience that feeling because the once is just not enough. Guys,
I have done the introverted side and the shy side of my whole life. I just want to be the other side at least once so I know, so I can see what kind of like experiences I can,
You could start that today. Hold on. You should start that the moment this segment ends today. Tomorrow, guys, you're going to tune into Extrovert side of
Let's move on to the next
Yes,
message.
we have Paulina from Finland saying, hello, Howon Aivan. This time I choose B. I wouldn't push the button because things could have gone different as they have gone. Things could go so much worse than they have gone, right? And maybe I never start to listen to Hotbeat. And yes, there are things that happened 10 years ago and those still I miss. Like my best friends who would still be here, but still. Yes,
All right,
yes,
another
yes.
person with B, Paulina. Thank you very much for sharing us that story. Next, we have Wendy from France saying, hi, Hodi and Ivan. Hello.
Hello.
That is a hard dilemma, I know. If I push the button today, I will be back to my last year of middle school. Oof.
Ooh.
So it's actually tempting to push the button.
Yes, I can understand.
It would allow me to redo some things in my high school years much better. For example, I would definitely register in a dance or martial arts club. Wow. In France, most school clubs activities start around noon, so I would decide to put food first. I would also make better decisions in friendship and love, and there are some some clothes that I would definitely change. But at the same time, I don't want to go back because I'm happy now that I finished all exams and graduations. Also, I learned to appreciate all the experiences that took me to where I am now. So my choice is B.
Good points. Guys, like high school is like the golden phase, isn't it? I love my life back in high school.
Yeah.
It is quite tempting. Definitely is quite tempting.
You know what? I really do want to go back to middle school now.
Yeah, just having cafeteria food at lunch, talking with your friends, thinking about nothing, not worrying a single thing about your future.
I know.
Ah, what a great moment.
And literally try my best in studying at least once in my life. Seriously. Get an A. Get a 4.0.
We would have ended up with Dr. Howon.
I know. Yeah. And I will live my whole life by what I
But you are now living as DJ Howon, which is even better. Anyways, next up we have Esther, Whirlwind W24 from Germany, writing in saying, hi, Ivan and Howon. For a brief moment, I was tempted to decide in favor of A. But stop. Would I then also have all the wonderful encounters again and experience the beautiful moments? Would the things that are out of my hands happen again? Such question came to my mind. Even though the last 10 years have been the most difficult and challenging of my life, I don't want to turn back time. Especially in these times, I have experienced deeply and anew how God carries me through and how family and friends stand by my side. And I also learned how to deal well with myself. On the other hand, I have experienced many beautiful and good things. The relationships, the encounters, and the experiences have made me the person I am today.
Of course.
I don't want to change that either. Just being myself, loving myself for who I am. Just like Ivan's, find myself.
Ooh.
That's why I choose B.
All right. Very, very good. Another B here.
Thank you, Esther.
I think lots of people are going through like A's and then
they're
thinking
like,
about it again.
yeah.
You know what? I'm just going to stay
Yeah.
with like B.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Loving myself for who I am.
Okay. Kind of makes me feel like I've been trying to
We all have that moment.
persuade that A is the correct answer, and everyone's like, we're much more mature
That's hilarious.
for B, right? All right, next we have Angie from Colombia saying, hello, my princess. Whoa, it is a deep question
It is.
and a difficult choice. I would choose A. 10 years ago, I was only 12 years old, so I saw the life with eyes of innocence and everything was easier for me. As I remember currently, the responsibilities of an adult life as well as study and work generates me pressure and depression. I feel that sometimes it is difficult to carry on with everything and not being able to express our feelings. Oh, yes.
Wow, she was only 12 years old.
I think she's also talking about her innocent life.
It's something
you don't think about anything when
Exactly.
you're 12. You
just like
let go of everything.
just being one-dimensional. I'm hungry, I'm happy, I'm sad, I'm bored.
Let's go do something.
Yeah, I
Let's
miss
go eat
that
something.
kind of days too.
Yeah.
Okay, last but not least, we have Minute from Turkey saying, hello, dear Howon and Ivan. I choose B. People who have great regrets about their past or have lost a very valuable person may want to go back 10 years ago, or they may not be satisfied with their career choices and lives at the moment. I understand
Right.
them, but for me, there is no desire to go back. If I go 10 years ago, I'll go back to the time when I was 17 and working so hard for my life. I have come to these days by struggling through a lot of financial and more difficulties. I wouldn't want to go back to those suffering days again. Thank you. Even though I've had a minor regret in my past, I'm happy with where I am now. Also, the things I went through helped form my today's personality, so I love today's mine. I'm not going to use the button. You can destroy it. Also, whenever we go back in time like a movie, something always breaks down in the present. Don't you know? Wink, wink.
It does.
It does.
Because you make a different choice.
Exactly. I mean, all the plots that we see in these fictional movies.
And I would.
to break your present?
No, yeah.
For a different present.
Yeah.
Well, I guess you're more of a risk taker, Howon. You want more adventure in your life at this point.
I just realized how closed-minded I lived my whole life. I've been so scared of everything, of my choices.
Have you?
And I've always been so like built into a wall from side to side, up and down, and so I don't know.
So you were always trying to stay on the secure side.
Yes, and I don't want that.
Well, isn't that something some people who are missing those kind of options would definitely envy the lifestyle that you had so far?
Sometimes, yeah.
Right? I mean,
they feel like it's better to just stay calm,
Yeah.
and be.
So I guess we are who we are.
Yeah.
And all the little turns and corners we've made throughout life brought us to where we are at this moment. That's great.
True. All right, let's check out the final results for today's Stuck in the Middle A or B.
Yes, Stuck in the Middle A or B.
Yes, Peter name drum rolls, please.
Please, s'il vous plaît.
So which choice did the Hoppy family pick? B.
Wow.
Ha ha.
Wow. It's been a while we've lost.
I know.
It's been a while. So
114 Bs and 88 As.
Interesting.
Not bad.
I guess many people are really appreciating their life.
Yeah, they are.
Which is a great sign.
That's
so good for you all. But bad news for us. We have a punishment idea from Eliane, writing in from USA, saying, punishment idea for Howon and Ivan. It's been a while since we last heard Howon's impersonation of SpongeBob and Ivan's go at being Marge Simpson. So how about the loser shows off their unique talent once more? You're welcome in advance.
Okay, we'll upload a video of those two things. All right, Hoppy fan, please stay tuned.
Wow, what an idea.
I know.
Wow.
What is next week's dilemma, Ivan?
Yes, the next week's dilemma is, what if you had to live in a world without either A or B? A is, live in a world without music. There is a condition. Movies and dramas have no soundtracks. If you turn on the radio, you just hear voices. So no such thing as music in life. Okay?
Oh, wow.
That's option A. Option B is live in a world without food. But as an alternative, you have to live on pills that give you all the essential nutrients but have no flavor.
That is so sad.
작가님 said this is going to be the toughest dilemma that she has ever brought up.
Both things are just necessities in this world.
So guys, you got to make a choice between A and B and message us your choice and explanation. You could send us by some message board on our iRadio, or you can just send a DM to Hoppy's Instagram account.
Yes. All right, dear. So please just send them in, Hoppy fan. We're going to say goodbye with the ending song called Find Myself by Ivan. So Ivan, I will see you next week with this dilemma.
I will see you next week.
Goodbye.
Bye-bye.
Let us wrap up part 1 now, moving on to part 2 with our 3 daily segments. Please stay tuned. The last song is 2 Days by 검정치마.
Every step we're grooving, follow my beat, I'm with you. Hotbeat, Hotbeat.
Welcome everyone to the second hour of Hotbeat. I'm Hotbeat's DJ Howon of W24, your one and only Hodi. Now for part 2, we have our 3 daily segments. Of course, we have our Ssup segment, TMI Quiz, who knows, and also That's the Reason. Guys, stay tuned. 2 songs to listen to and I'll be back. Baby Blue by Kevin O and Sarudu by Jung from Oh My Girl. Hola, Ssup. Hello everyone, how was your day today? What did you guys see, feel, eat, and talk about? It is time to share your life stories with me, DJ Howon. Remember, any story about your day is going to be great. So tell us how you spent the day, who you ate, who you met. Not what you ate, sorry, not who you ate. Sorry, what you ate, and then who you met, etc., and where you went to. Sorry about that, Happy Fam. Moving on. We're going to go straight into our sub story for today. We have Mine from Turkey. Mine says, "Hi, Honi. Hello, Mine. How are you? How is your day today? It's quite great. If you ask me, when I got up this morning and looked out the window, I saw that snow-decorated trees and the whole place was white. It was like a celebrating postcard that was sent in old times. I immediately had my breakfast and went outside, strolled around the pond and beyond the soft snow. I made a little snowman and returned home. While going back, I drew a heart on my bestie's snow-covered car, and now she is wondering who her secret fan is." All right, thank you very much for the message, Mina from Turkey. This is very, very casual daily life stuff. I love this. Okay, so I think it was a similar thing with me. Not long ago in Korea, it started to snow like a lot, and I think it's just like a blink of an eye, especially at night times when you're like sleeping and then you wake up and then you just like literally open your eyes. The whole place is white. The whole street is white and the whole like trees are all white and nice. I think that's a really nice feeling to it. Yeah, I love snow. So if any of our hobby listeners don't like snow, probably we're going to have like a little fight. Okay. All right. Anyways, usually those like snowing moments, if you take it a picture, it really looks like all those like postcards we find and buy on the internet as well as like offline. Seriously, yes. It really depends on how well you take the picture of the snow. It just looks either really good or really bad, but usually it looks just really good. That's the nature. That's what nature is about. Yeah. Okay. And then eating breakfast. I actually also had breakfast a couple of days ago. It's been quite a long time since I've not had breakfast, but yes, I did, and it was so good. Yes. So I'm really, really glad and thankful for that. And what I always tell like our bandmates is that when it snows here in Seoul in Korea, it's not like a lot, and maybe like 1 centimeter, 2 centimeters ish. What I always tell my bandmates, it's like, I wish there would be like 1 meter of snow. So if it's like 1 meter of snow, it's like up until like, I don't know, everyone's like legs maybe. They're like 1 meter. I would love to have like that kind of situation. Literally, it's like moving through snow. And it's like, oh, sorry about that. But it's like, yeah, it'll be so much fun. And you'll be able to make those like snowmen so easily. Not with the snow right now in Korea because it doesn't it doesn't pile up, which is quite sad. A couple of years ago, in Korea, snow piled up a lot too, but not these days, which is sad for me. Anyways, that was it. All right, talking about snow, yeah. And I really like this joke that you did to your friend. You drew a heart on my bestie's snow-covered car, and now she thinks, she's wondering who her secret fan is. Hey, neighbor or a bestie. It's Mina from Turkey who's your secret fan, okay? I'm gonna tell you right now. All right, Mina from Turkey, I will be sending you my selfie through the email. Thank you very much for participating. To all of our rest of our happy listeners, if you have any nice stories or daily life stuff that you want to talk about or that you want to share, please do so through our sub stories, okay? We will be waiting for them. Very good. We have a song to listen to, and I'll be back with the TMI Quiz's answer. The song is Feeling Like by Pentagon. From K-stars to K-culture that's now the center of the world, we solve too much information quizzes that aren't too obvious. TMI Quiz, who knows? We are starting our second daily segment, Hobby Fam. It is time for the TMI Quiz. There are two ways for you to send in your answers, Hobby Fam. First of all is Hobby's website send message board. The second one will be Hobby's website. Hobby's Instagram ID is Hobby0409. Those are your two ways to send in your messages. And remember, from Monday through Sunday, there's going to be one winner. Those winners will be announced after our Sunday show ends on the announcement board. And those winners, again, will be receiving my selfie. So thank you very much for participating, and please do so. All right, TMI Quiz Who Knows for today. The question is this one. JB, who formerly debuted through GOT7, has dropped his first single album under their stage name as Def. D-E-F. Def was JB's pen name as a composer when he was in GOT7. And the recent album he dropped has 6 songs and is under the name of Def. So today's quiz is about Def slash JB. Very good. JB's interest in dancing began in middle school. And when he realized that he was not good at school, what made him realize that he was not good at school? Number 1, he flunked the exams. And number 2 is every classmate made him extremely sleepy. Every classes, not classmates, but classes. Again, number 1, he flunked the exams. Number 2, every class made him extremely sleepy. I think it's probably number 2, wouldn't it be? If he doesn't have like any interest, or he doesn't have any likes for studying, you get to be very sleepy again when you're in class. That was me. That was so me. So I think I'm going to choose number 2. I wonder which choices our happy family are going to pick. Yeah, I want to check that out very fast and soon. But anyways, before we come back with the TMI Quiz's answer, we actually have a song to listen to, and I'll be back with That's the Reason. So guys, stay tuned. The song right now is Sunset With You by Def. Now moving on to That's the Reason. It is time to listen to 3 songs based on a theme. I wonder what kind of playlist we have for today. Oh, okay. So today we have songs about rain. Rain, yes. 비가 오면. We actually don't have that song here. But anyways, first song is going to be I.O.I's 소나기 Downpour. Oh, this is such a good song. You guys are going to like it very, very much. Second song is going to be Monsta X's 폭우, Fallen. And the third song is going to be 정인's 장마, Rainy Season. Such amazing 3 songs we have to listen to. We'll first listen to them, and I'll be back to talk about them more in detail. So let's give them a listen. So today's That's the Reason were songs about rain. There's so many other songs that we wish we all listened to together, but here are the first songs we had for today. I.O.I's 소나기 Downpour was released in 2017. It was actually I.O.I's last song. Yes. It was actually written and composed by Uji of 17. Oh, no wonder the song was so good. Every time I listened to 소나기, I was like, oh, I wonder who composed this. And it was Uji of 17. Wow, very good. So the song compares a sad breakup to a sudden shower. Just like a sudden shower, you may be sad now, but the song gives you hope that you will meet your loved one again soon. It's like a meeting again, like a dry meeting again, right? All right, anyways, that was our first song we had. I think Downpour was such a great song to listen to, especially when they did their performance for this song. I think I was like in a concert that they did for I.O.I. I was very impressed because the way that they sang this song with all their hearts and how they were really good with the vocals, I was very, very surprised, and it went really well with them. So I really enjoyed it. I'm sure many of our happy listeners also enjoyed it. And if you ever like thought about like rainy songs, this is one of the songs that you guys should definitely listen to next time, okay? Very good. That was the first song. And the second song was Monsta X's 폭우, Fallen. This was released in 2018. Yeah. I was actually expecting more of a ballad song, but nope, it wasn't. So it was actually a B-side track of the album whose title track is Jealousy. Jealousy. That was the title track for this song. Okay. In the song, you asked your loved one who is indifferent to you to pour their hearts on you just like heavy rain. No wonder the song is very strong. I thought it was gonna be like a ballad song or like maybe like an R&B song, but it was like a really, really kind of like strong song. So it literally is asking your loved one to pour their hearts on you and to be more like make sure you pour all your heart into you. That's why it's pogu, fall in. Pogu, I don't know exactly the English term for pogu. It's the one, it's just like sudden lots of rain. It's like, and that's pogu. Yeah. Heavy rainstorms? I don't know. All right, moving on. We listened to Jung's 장마, which was released in 2011. It was composed by Yeongjun of Bright Eyed Soul, and its lyrics were written by Treta of Dynamic Duo. Interesting collaboration here, right? Bright Eyed Soul, Dynamic Duo, and Jungin. Oh, very interesting. And anyways, the song compares the tears of a breakup to monsoon rain. 장마 is another rainy season. In Korea, we used to have like this like huge, really bad 장mas, like the really bad monsoon seasons. But nowadays, I don't think we've experienced that many like 장마 these days, right? It's just been like rainy days, some not. And actually not a lot of rain in general. When I first came to Korea, that was 1999. I came in summer and it would rain like on like the tropical forest. Literally it was just like rain and rain and rain and rain. And the smell was very like foresty. But now it's just like, it's just cold. It gets really cold and lonely when it gets rainy here in Korea. And it doesn't rain like, it just like rains like, I don't know how to explain it. It's just New York rain. It just feels like it's like New York rain rather than like tropical forest rain. I don't know. Anyways. All right, so those are the 3 songs we have ready for you for today's That's the Reason. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Other recommendations for rainy songs would be Taeyeon's Rain. It's a good song too. Beast has also another song that's pretty good to listen to. And also, you know, Rain himself has many good songs to listen to. The singer Rain, you guys all know who he is. So I want you guys to check them out. And also, if you have any playlists, just like today's That's the Reason, if you have any songs that you want to recommend to all of our Hotbeat fam, please do send in your messages talking about why and a little bit of an explanation of each song, okay? Very good. We'll now listen to a song and I'll be back. The song is Love on You by Laboom. Now it is time to reveal the answer for today's TMI quiz. Who knows? The question again today was this one. JB realized that he was not good at school and began to take an interest in dancing in middle school. What made him realize that he was not good at school? Number 1, he flunked the exams. And number 2 was every class made him extremely sleepy. Yes. And the answer was he flunked the exams. All right, Roo. So in middle school, JB realized that he was not good at school. Neither was he interested in school. And when he flunked the exams, he knew he was not really good at school. So in 8th grade, he began dancing seriously. He was always interested in K-pop as a child at year 7. And he was a fan of G.O.D. Yes. Since he has no siblings, he was always used to being alone. And when he got into dance, he also got into music as well. So in middle school, he saw a friend of his who lived in his neighborhood dancing. And that's when he shifted his attention from school to dancing. That's good. That's very good. I've also seen lots of people and lots of students, change their careers from, being a normal student to becoming like, dancers or singers or etc. Yeah. Or like, piano players or whatever it is, drummers. Okay, so that was today's TMI Quiz's answer. Hope you guys got it correct. I really thought that it was going to be number 2. Every class made him extremely sleepy, but I actually understand number 1 as well. He flunked the exams. Yeah, that is the moment where you feel like, yep, that is definitely the moment. I am definitely not interested in in school and in studies. I'm going to move on to do something that's very interested for me. So that's what he did, which is really good. All right, we're moving on to listening to 2 songs, and I'll be back to wrap up. The songs are Back to You, AM 127 by NCT 127, and 너의 곁으로, By Your Side by Yuju. It is time for us to wrap up already, Hotbeat fam. Before we wrap up, I just want to remind you guys to send in many messages for Stuck in the Middle, A or B. Don't forget that next week's dilemma is again, what if you had to live in a world without A or B? A was live in a world without music, and number 2, or B was live in a world without food. I'm pretty sure I already know what my answer is, just like I said on part 1, but who knows, I might change my mind. And also, don't forget to send in many messages for the Ssup segment. Love to hear daily life stories, okay? Para todas las personas que me están escuchando en español, no se olviden de mandar muchos mensajes para nuestra parte de 1 de Stuck in the Middle, A or B, y también para nuestro segmento de Ssup. Me encanta saber sobre sus días cotidianas, okay? Alright, we'll say goodbye with the ending song 꿈인가 봐요, Daydream by Iminhyuk and Yuksongjae from B2B. And I guess I'm gonna say goodbye. I'm DJ Howon, your one and all Hodi, and I'll see you guys tomorrow on Hotbeat. Bye bye.